Hello, Foothill Oaks Wolves. It is Monday, May 5, 2025, and we are headed into the two biggest weeks of school. This is it. This is your chance to show us what you know. For our first through kinder through second graders, you're going to be showing us what you know on iReady and how far you've come. In our third through sixth graders, you're going to start showing us how much you know in language arts and math. This week, language arts. We're going to practice it on Monday so that we know where to go, what we're doing, what it looks like, what it feels like. And we're going to get all ready for figuring out how we can earn those raffle tickets for separate for our prizes. In the cafeteria, there will be the boxes. And in the classrooms, there's other incentives. And then what's also really cool is Mrs. Zhang has organized a super special incentive party for everybody that's participated in the SBAC and tried their hardest and come to school to take it. And it will be on May 22. And it's going to be a super cool event that I can't even begin to describe to you, but just know it's never been done at Foothill Oaks before. So I am super excited to bring you this opportunity. So you need to have those SBAC tests finished. Science will be after that fifth grade. So just the language arts and math, we want to make sure that we get that finished. It means come to school, take the test, do what you need to do, and be ready. It's going to be great. Speaking of coming to school every day, we have attendance winners. Miss Brooks' class, third time, you have time to get to 5 before the end of the year with 96.3. Third through sixth grade, Mrs. Hardman's class, 97.5 with one time. I don't know if it's your only other time, but it might be hard to get to all 5 by the end of the year. And a winner in bridge, Miss Melanie's class. And I think this is the first time they've won. So congratulations to Miss Melanie's class. We have another announcement in our cafeteria. We're going to start a new incentive. They're called CHAMPS flags. So you know CHAMPS, conversation. What do you need when you help? Movement. What does movement look like? Oops, I forgot the A. C is for conversation. H is for help. A is for activity. M is for movement. P is for participation. And S is for success. So let's talk about that in the cafeteria. The conversation level in the cafeteria, what level should that be at? Hopefully you said a 1 or a 2. Should never be a 4. And it doesn't, who wants to eat in silence? It's not going to be a 0 unless you had to do a waterfall and reset yourself. H, what do you need to do if you need help? You need to raise your hand. The activity, you're eating lunch. You're in the cafeteria to eat lunch. That is the primary goal. We're not in there to play because we want to either get out and play or we already played. But the goal is to eat lunch. And if you're not eating lunch, you're lining up to leave. And the movement should be walking. We should never be running. We should never be playing around. We should never be hugging onto people, touching people, playing around. And the participation is eating your lunch because that is the goal. And if you do all those things, it should be successful. So we have a CHAMPS flag, and it's a big, giant stick. And Miss Michelle and Miss Amy will put it on the tables, the rows of tables that they think are doing the best job. Now, this thing could move throughout the entire lunchtime. But here's the thing. Where it ends, if you're in kinder first, second, third, where it ends, that table and that row gets to go first. And if you're in fourth, fifth, and sixth, when your teacher comes in, they're going to know. And they're going to start looking at incentives and things and positive recognition. Maybe it leads to free seating. Maybe it leads to no seating chart, right? So all of those things, it can end well. So we're going to have these CHAMPS flags. We're going to see how it goes. All right, everybody, have a great Monday. Stay safe and